Hello everyone, welcome to Small Model Car. So today we have got a Morris, and this one is a Morris Minor, obviously convertible. It's a British brand. Morris was a British brand, and later on it was absorbed by, I think, British Motor Company or British Leyland. So this one is as an early brand and had some family cars, and Minor was one of those. So this casting is by Matchbox, and this is from their moving parts line of casting. So we do have something moving, which you might have guessed is the hood. Let's start the review. The very first thing you will notice is the color. It's very old school, creamish, yellowish kind of color, which you don't see these days, and which is very famous in older days. Also, you will notice that the entire area is glass here, and I would have loved if it was slightly metal on the A-pillar, but then this is what Matchbox has done. So let's start from the front. So up front you will notice that it has got a nicely detailed headlamps, grille and turn indicator. You've also got the old bumper here, the old chrome style bumper. The hood opens up, but we'll look at that later. Now, being a British car, it was always a right-hand drive. So now let's move on the driver's side. So on the driver's side, you can notice the wheels, which are being used by Matchbox on a lot of classic cars, and these do look nice. These give them a feel of being steel wheels with hubcaps. So I like these on older cars, and they are doing a good job. So apart from the wheels, you can also notice that the fenders are like in the older cars, or older, especially in the British car, you might have seen these design on a lot of different cars. So fenders curves out on the door, and the rear fender again has a curve, which also is, you can see on, if I'm not wrong, on some of the older Beetles, they used to have the same kind of curve on them. On the rear one, the front was completely different. You can also see that it's a two-door car, so you've got a door here. You can see the waistline going here, and most of the older cars used to have a chrome strip, or you can say a chrome line going through there. You can also see the door handle from the side. Being a convertible, it's not like these days convertible where the roof folds up and goes back into the bottom trunk, but these one used to have folded roofs, and this is where the roof was stacked. Now let's move on to the rear side. On the rear, you can notice that the tail lamps are nicely detailed. You've also got a number plate with MNR 53, which I'm assuming it's Minor 53. If it's something else, just let me know. There's also a small badge here reading Minor 1000, which I'm assuming was the variant or the engine, the 1000cc engine which it came with. Also, you can see that you can notice the hinges for the trunk and the handle or the lock to open the trunk too. If you move slightly, you can also see the fuel filler cap here. So now moving on to the passenger side, it's almost identical, the only difference being not having steering on this side. So now if you look at the interior, I'm pretty sure the interior didn't came in red for those cars, especially with the red floor. So, well, they're not very great details on the interior, to be frank, but the only thing that do catches my eye is those three pedals you can see. So it has got all the three driving pedals. So it's a manual car, so you can see that there are three pedals there. Now back to the front and back to the moving part. So this one comes with a openable hood, and if you open the hood, you can see that it has got some nice details inside. So there is an engine, and the good part is it's painted, and it's not just painted in one color. You've got different colors showing, like the green color is showing the head of the engine, and then there's silver color showing different parts, and then there's black. So it has got some nice details under the hood. Obviously not as detailed as some of the premium casting you can get from Mini GT or Auto World or even Greenlight. So, but for the price it sells on and for the type of casting it's got some decent details. So should it be added to your collection? Well, it depends. If you're a fan of British cars, especially the older British cars, some of the company which are no more in business now, well then this is a nice casting to be added. But even if you like a casting with nice details, it should be a good addition to the collection. So that's what I think. Let me know what do you think about this casting and what do you think about the video. Thank you for watching.